Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to your Sunday readings. Anyone new to this beautiful community that we have here, the Moon Magic Tarot community, I do these pick a card readings every single Sunday without fail, and we ask Spirit for an immediate message that you need to know right now. And then as the readings unfold, we draw some additional cards and we kind of get the heads up actually about the coming week, the next 7 days. Do your spirit team want to give you any advice or any support in a particular area? So we're going to draw 3 cards together. I am seeing this for pile 1. I'm seeing the one on the top for pile 2. And I'm actually feeling as if it's the one right on the base of the pack for pile 3. Now I'm going to draw runes and charms as well. Let's turn the cards over first. So pile 1, we have Passion for Purpose. Wow, that is a beautiful card. So pile 1, you have card 2 actually, Passion for Purpose. Card 2, pile 2, card 27, the Angel Rasbar. So this is pile 2. And then pile 3, we have the card 21, Sacred Phoenix Heart. So this is the card for pile 3. Now we'll draw runes and charms, or a charm for each and a rune for each. Okay, yeah, we have 1, 2 and 3. So pile 1, you have the rune of Kano, openings. Pile 2, you have the rune of Thurizaz. This is the rune of gateway. And pile 3, you have the rune of possessions, nourishment. This is Fehu. Okay, let's draw a charm for you as well. Very steady, gentle energy around today. Don't know how you guys are feeling as we're drawing the cards. You know, sometimes the readings are like zinging. This just feels steady, rich. There's a warmth, love. Do you know love? I know love is always present in readings, but just voicing this because I'm feeling it, you know, around in our circle here. Now, pile 1, you have a monkey charm. Can you see this? Okay, so pile 1, you have the monkey. Pile 2, you have Pegasus, the flying horse. And pile 3, wow, you have the most beautiful spider. How amazing. That is pile 3. Okay, beautiful souls. So, sit with your intuition, my beautiful souls. Listen to those gut feelings. Listen to which cards, which runes, which charms you are drawn to, which combinations. If you find yourself drawn to more than one, to be honest, I would just trust that and listen to more than one. Sometimes, because of course these are weekly readings, I do these every Sunday. We're all living different areas. We all have different areas of our lives. I was going to say we're all living busy lives. We're all living lives where we are manifesting on many different levels. We have different pockets of our lives. If you are drawn to more than one reading, it may actually mean that there is a message in more than one reading that applies to a different area of your world, a different scenario, a different situation. So trust your gut feelings and then follow through with that. That's usually going to be what's going to be working for you. My beautiful souls, I will put the timestamps in the description box along with all of the cards that I'm using too, and lots of other information that may be helpful to you. I will put a pinned comment up as well with the same information, and I'm going to leave the video running just a few moments longer for anyone that would like just a little bit more time. Beautiful souls, tons of love, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So what is the message that Spirit wishes to give you today, right here, right now? We have this card number 2, Passion for Purpose. This card is often about literally following your passion, finding your purpose, following your calling, listening to your heart. And Kano, the rune of openings, has quite a decisive energy about it, as in following through with something, staying on course. It always reminds me of the slipstream of a boat that's on course, or even, you know, when geese fly, they fly in this formation. There's something about staying in on course, or moving in a particular direction, or being shown a direction. Perhaps let's draw some additional cards and see what we are shown. May we have some cards and some information, a message for my beautiful Pile 1, please. Your first card is Spark, Passion. Passion for purpose. Following your passion, trusting in your passion, daring, I sort of want to say dare to dream and take action. Now I'm going to draw from the Zen Koan pack. I don't use these cards very often, so I will, this is the one I'm seeing, and I am seeing this too. I'm going to probably read from the book. I don't use these very often, but we'll see what we're shown. It says, we stand in our own shadow and wonder why it is dark, and then do what you will, but not because you must. Oh, this is about following your passion. I don't know if I necessarily need to read more. Let's place these here. I don't know where to put these. How interesting. What is that saying? Are you not quite sure what direction you wish to go in? And yet I feel like it should be clear to you in some way. As if you want to follow something, but for some reason, I think you're having trouble staying on track for some reason, or keeping your focus here. We stand in our own shadow and wonder why it is dark. Do what you will, but not because you must. Are you being drawn into some sense of obligation that gets in the way? Or there is every message here coming through, which is about following your passion, doing what makes your heart sing, and not being distracted or diminished even. Let us cut from the tea leaves. What else are we shown here? We have a month, September. How interesting that is now. This is the time of this reading. Now, these are timeless readings, so it is possible, if you're watching this reading at a later date, that September may have a significance for you, wherever that is sitting. But I am actually seeing, well, this is now. There is something that I feel there's something you need to take action on now. Fan, romance, celebration, party. And, well, family wishes come true. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Passion for purpose. We stand in our own shadow. I feel like you need to take action on something right now, and it's something that you really desire, you really want. I think you may be finding any number of reasons not to, or any number of reasons why you feel you can't quite step up, or you can't stay on track. But everything in your reading is suggesting that there is an opening available to you right now. Romance, celebration, party, now. Family wishes come true. I'm seeing a wishing well here. It's like if you just reel up the bucket, something that you want is inside here. Let's draw some tarot cards for you. What else are we shown? What message is here for my beautiful Pile 1? I'm seeing those two and this one as well. The card of strength. How interesting. Okay, we have the card of strength. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Lovers, romance, celebration, party. We have the Five of Pentacles. What is stopping you walking through this door? There's something stopping you walking through a door. I don't know whether it's because you don't believe it, or you are reluctant, or you think it won't work out. There's a key. You're being given a key, and there is a doorway right in front of you. And it's everything in your reading is saying, look, go for it. Step through the door. There is a new opportunity. Literally, take a risk. Go on, do it. Stop holding yourself back. Take a risk. Make that choice. Make that decision. There are other things you have to do. So I'm really seeing that there are some obligations, there are other things you do need to do in your world. It's like kind of, if you have a passion for something and you really want to do it and you think there's an opportunity in front of you, but you kind of have a day job and you are struggling to make the time for the extra thing you really want. Keep at it. Do the day job with joy. Not because you must, but because you will. Do what you will, but not because you must. Do it with joy. Keep your vibration high. Keep your passion, your purpose alive. Keep that spark alive. There is a dream coming to you. And this is the message. I feel like your energy has been slightly depleted with the card of Strength. Perhaps you've had to face a challenge. This is a weekly reading, so it's very much here and now. I'm seeing maybe you've had some obstacles to climb over or some challenges to face. At the time of doing this reading, we are in a Mercury in retrograde period. I can honestly tell you, in my world, there's been a ton of IT hiccups, software not working properly, all kinds of crazy things that have taken so much extra time out of my personal week and my current passion for purpose. But my beautiful souls, I'm still continuing. I'm perhaps not as far ahead as I wish to be, but it's keeping that passion alive, holding on to that spark, that dream, not allowing the energy of disruption or distraction or of just the everydayness of things that sometimes go wrong to get in the way. This is what I'm really seeing here. There is something that you really, really love and want to do and want to have and want to connect with. And I feel like you're stepping away from the thing you really desire because you feel that there are other things that you ought to do first. And there may well be things that keep going wrong. The energy of the monkey, I think, is fascinating because when I see a monkey, I often sort of think about how they can kind of wreak havoc. I mean, if you go out into something like on a safari, for example, and you park up, they'll come along and they'll take all the windscreen wipers off your car and they'll climb all over, and they have a lot of fun, but they're very mischievous. I almost feel like the universe has been quite mischievous with you, and there's a message here about lightening up. Don't be dissuaded by this. Don't bring your energy down. If something's coming in, the retrograde energy, it can present us with challenges. Truly, it's a real fact. Things can go wrong. There are diversions. The higher vibrational resonance of a Mercury energy is actually to slow us down and to get us to smell the roses. And also, if there are things that aren't working in your life, it's to highlight that they're not working and bring you back into balance. Maybe you're working too hard and not investing in your love life. Maybe you're seeing the stuff in your everyday world as being constant because stuff can happen, and then feeling despondent. Everything here is about keeping your energy high, keeping your passion for purpose. Don't lose sight of your dream. But there's some risk taking here, as in just go for it. Do the stuff that you love. Make sure your life is in balance. Party, celebrate, have fun, play. If something doesn't get done on time or according to the time constraints that you thought you would set for yourself, I feel like I ought to listen to this given the hiccups I've had this week from the software problems that have been happening in my world, all sorts of crazy stuff. It's like, keep that vibration high. Sit back and laugh about it rather than feeling diminished. You know, maybe there are things here that we need to learn. Perhaps one program of software is not really going to be the right one in the long run, and we need to look elsewhere. That's certainly a lesson I've been contemplating during the week, funnily enough. But yeah, there's a key in front of you. You're actually being given information. There's a key in front of you, a door. All you need to do is to pick up the key and open the door. And the key to this, the identifying of what this is for you, is about whatever makes your heart sing. This is the message loud and clear for you, pile 1. Your spirit team are saying to you, follow through with whatever makes your heart sing. And if something isn't working, just trust that it's simply something you need to step over. Keep your energy high and keep your energy in balance. Party, celebrate, have fun. And if something isn't working, then simply navigate it with perseverance, but also joy. That's what I'm seeing here. Persevere and with joy. I feel I want to just draw a couple more cards for you, my beautiful pile 1. Just a kind of a little, anything extra about the week ahead. I feel like your message is really clear. It's like lighten up. Lighten up, have fun. If things aren't running smoothly, trust that they will, especially with September. This is emphasizing for me, again, aside from the fact that this reading is now in September, whenever you come to this reading, if you come to it in 6 months' time or 3 months' time, it's like the September energy of retrograde is around you. Something isn't running smoothly. Don't take it too seriously. Invest in what makes your heart sing. Take a risk. You'll be fine. Trust. This is going to unfold at the right time, in the right way. Do what brings you joy, and you know, everything else is going to flow. When we get bogged down, then it's really important sometimes to step away. I know, you know, I know for myself that sometimes if I've given myself kind of deadlines, or I have deadlines to meet, I will persevere and persevere even when something isn't working. And you know, really what I should just do is step away, walk away, come back to it afresh, maybe the day after, and it will just flow. And on so many occasions, when I've been writing books, for example, a chapter hasn't been running smoothly and there's a bit of me that's really determined. And actually, in all honesty, if I take time out and chill out and come back to it afresh the next day, it just falls into place. And I realised that all that effort and energy I put in, that sort of slog, was completely unnecessary. I should have just gone off, enjoyed myself and come back, and it would all have flowed into place anyway. So yeah, celebrate, party. This is a really, really clear set of messages. Go have some fun. Go be a monkey. What do we have? Yeah, the Star. This is a lovely card. I am just going to cover this up. It's not too bad, but under the current YouTube circumstances, we do have to cover certain cards. This one isn't so bad, but even so, I think we'll follow through for the benefit of YouTube. So we have the beautiful card of the Star, which is all about refinding hope and keeping connected to the light. Your reading is really clear, and I think this is going to follow through because the Mercury in retrograde energy at this time is in fact going to run through until September I think it's the 15th that the Mercury retrograde period ends, and then we have a bit of a shadow period where everything realigns. So it may just be that things don't run as smoothly. And this is really saying lighten up and don't worry about it, quite frankly. Yeah, and look, you have the Lovers twice. And you have the Sun. Okay. Pile 1. If there's anything going on with family, with friends, parties, romance, do it this week. Any invitations and you're thinking, oh, I ought to stay at home and work because that software program isn't working anymore. I need to persevere. Go out and have fun. Go out and party. The Lovers twice. Wow. Go have fun. Make sure your life-work balance is a good life-work balance. If you're working on a project but you're longing for romance and you have an invitation to a party, go to the party. It could be where that happens. It could be where that emerges. If you have a partner that is feeling a bit left out because you're so busy following your okay, your purpose, your passion. Part of your purpose and passion should perhaps be, I mean, you know, it's down to us each, but, you know, it's that sort of work to live rather than live to work kind of energy. Pile 1, your reading is really clear. Follow your heart. Do what makes your heart sing. But simultaneously keep your life in balance. Your heart will sing louder and stronger. If you see a hurdle or something in your way, it is actually there to slow you down, stop you and say, take some time out, go have some fun, party, and everything is going to come together so much more quickly if you do so. Follow your heart, follow your passions. My beautiful, beautiful pile 1. Yeah, there's 2 areas of passion as well here, I feel, with the Lovers showing up twice. There's your passion and the Sun. There's your passion, your calling, going the extra mile, and if you're doing a day job, having time to build the new project or write the new book or whatever it is. But there's also the passion of your personal life as well. Family, friends, romance, celebration. Maybe you're just wondering how on earth you can do it all. Doing it all is down to your energy levels. And responding to, it's like giving yourself permission to love every second. Do what you will, but not because you must. Love every second of what you do, and it will flow at exactly the right pace and in exactly the right time. Every doorway will open for you with the Fool card here as you need it to. Pile 1, your reading is clear for this week. These are weekly readings, so they tend to give quite precise information in a particular way. Beautiful Pile 1, I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you for some other readings. I do post other pick a card readings a couple of times, 2 or 3 times a week I post readings. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, press the little bell icon as well if you want to get notification of any of my readings. And I will put links in the description box to any of the things that I do, where to find my all zodiac sign readings, all the stuff that I do. Pile 1, have some fun, and everything will fall into place and find its own direction. Tons of love. Hey, Pile 2, welcome to your weekly reading. We're asking for immediate guidance from Spirit and any information about the week ahead for you. Now, this card in itself primarily is actually to do with service, to do with contribution. We see Pegasus, the winged horse, and also Thurisaz, the rune of gateway, which suggests that you need to see something before you pass through a gateway of some sort, metaphorically, so to speak. Let's draw more cards and see what we are shown. May we have information for my beautiful Pile 2. Bone collector. Yes, you do need to be seeing something. There's something right around you. Something that you are gathering or accumulating. What else do we have? Ooh, there's your first card. Grandfather dies, son dies. This is good fortune. And we have, may we have one more card for you. Do what you will, but not because you must. This actually has come out in Pile 1, I think. How interesting. Now, grandfather dies, son dies. This is good fortune. Now, this is a peculiar kind of thing, isn't it? These cards are very, very interesting. I thought in Pile 1 that I was going to read from the book, and then I really didn't need to. The messages were coming through. But I am actually going to read a little bit from the book with this, with these cards, actually. It's the grandfather dies, son dies, because these are not cards I use very often. Here we are, and it's opened on exactly the page. So there we are. A Zen master once spoke these words as a blessing. Although they sound like a curse, they are actually pointing out that it is when things don't coincide with the natural rhythm of life that we experience them as a tragedy. On a deeper level, they also express the central Buddhist teaching of impermanence Everything that comes into being must also pass away. To try and hang on to anyone or anything is therefore bound to cause suffering. Zen advises us to seek for that which never comes into being, but which always is Buddha nature. If we know our deepest being, we can live securely in a world of total insecurity. Isn't that interesting? We can live securely in a world of insecurity. Thoughts to contemplate. Are you troubled by impermanence? Everything that has ever come into your life has either already passed away or will inevitably pass away. Trace the suffering you have experienced back to its root in some form of attachment to a necessarily impermanent person, thing, or state of affairs. It can seem inhuman not to form such attachments, but being unattached is not the same as being coldly indifferent or unloving. In fact, attachments limit and confine love because they trap us in our separate ego self. When we are free of attachments, we are liberated from our personal self-interest to more fully express our natural, loving Buddha nature. Well, this is going to be a deep one, I think, my beautiful souls. Let's draw some tea leaves as well. I'm seeing this card right at the bottom. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. How interesting. It's like letting go of attachment to something, and then in comes something that you maybe invested in previously. It's like letting go of the outcome of something. Dogs getting together with friends. And nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. I'm seeing nest egg. This is what is coming through to me with this card. This is something you have done before is about to come back to you. Something you've gathered. The timing is right here. I would almost venture to say something that you have lost is about to come back to you. It's either something you've invested in or it's coming from the gathering of experience. So the Rune of Gateway literally does invite us to review where we've come from, to look back over where we've come from, the good, the bad, the indifferent, and evaluate everything. And even from the more challenging circumstances, recognize that you've gained because you've grown. You are the amazing person you are. You're about to gain something. And the gain is coming from something that has happened in the past. For some of you, it could be an investment, something that was maybe a little bit unusual that you invested in, maybe literally like a karmic repercussion. You gave something, you did something, you walked the right pathway, or you invested in something good, and it's about to come back to you in a really amazing way. Maybe you did someone a good turn, or you did an act of kindness. It's going to come back to you. A friend may come out of the blue and offer you some help. I'm seeing this nest egg coming to you. And when we have this card, do what you will, but not because you must. I feel that you have done something in the past that was of good or of benefit, or you held the higher ground, or you upheld something, or you invested in something, and it is now returning to you tenfold. It could be a friend returning from the past, someone popping up and saying, you helped me out, I'm now going to help you. Or literally a karmic energy comes because of something that was beneficial. This is good fortune, something that was transitory. And you did it for the sake of doing it. You did it for the good of it. You did it for the love of it. And I think it's about to show up and return to you. This is the message that we have coming through today. Let's draw some more cards here. How interesting. I have to say this. I have this little fly that has just started to like buzz right in front of my face. And that is quite interesting. You know, it is like something right in front of me. I kind of trust these sorts of things. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's draw more cards. I'm seeing 5. And one more, please, for my beautiful, there it is, my beautiful pile 2. Something's coming back to you. I sort of almost want to say it's going to stare you in the face, literally pop up in front of you. 4 of Wands. This is a celebration. How lovely. We have the Nine of Swords, Dark Night of the Soul card, and then the Eight of Swords, the Mirror. We have the Tower, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Look at you moving forwards, or someone coming into your world with something, gathering something. There may well be financial gain, some benefit, whether it's karmically, whether it's I am seeing a physical type happening, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. That nest egg returning, but it could be energy, it could be a gesture of goodwill, it could be something that you benefited someone with and now it comes back to you. I feel like it could be quite significantly life-changing. With the Tower energy, it can give you the opportunity to genuinely move something forwards. Two of Wands. It can enable you to look ahead, to literally to look at where would you like to invest further. It does feel like a nest egg coming to you. And I sort of, curiously enough, feel like it's not exactly that it's bailing you out, okay? But it is something you've invested in the past. Look at the sweeping energy of the colours here in the Angel Raspar card. The sweeping energy, and can you see, let me put the Pegasus horse here for a moment. Can you see that the Angel Raspar is sprinkling these flowers behind her? And this flow of beautiful energy then connects into the colours in this card here, literally. We're seeing it come down from above. I think you invested in something. You did someone a good turn. I don't think it's just a wise investment. I think you did somebody a really good turn. I think you helped someone out. You've been beneficial to somebody. It's like there's a karmic coming back to you. Literally, in fact, I actually think you assisted somebody when it was their dark night of the soul. Now, you may not have realised, you may not even have realised what you were doing. You may not even have realised that you helped them. But you helped somebody, you lifted somebody, you've invested, you've made really conscious choices in the past. Despite difficulty, I think you've assisted other people when they have not been okay. Because I think you have recognised, you've seen in some people a mirror of your own experiences. It's one of those scenarios where it's a bit like if you have suffered from depression or something like that, for example, and then you meet somebody who's not okay and you assist them. Because you can have that conversation, you can help them out. There's been a mirroring. But just as you helped somebody else out at a time of need in the past, they are coming back to help you, or indeed the universe and spirit is delivering something to you to assist with a significant change. With the Bone Collector card, I mean, sometimes this does actually say if we have felt unworthy, it's like you find that strength from within. I mean, maybe somebody comes along and decides to invest in you. Maybe you have invested in others, but somebody is now coming and investing in you, giving you their loyalty. And it's like that karmic nest egg coming in that proves to you that you are worthy. With the Pegasus horse, this is flying high, taking something forwards. Everything is needing to evolve, to move forwards. Certain things pass away. I'm seeing a radical turn of fortune here, even from a scenario where maybe you have felt not okay about something. From a karmic energy perspective, something that you've done in the past is about to come right back at you in the best possible way. I really do. I really do see this coming. So if there's anything going on around you that feels challenging, difficult, it's almost like those good deeds of the past are paid back. The nest egg comes in, financial gain, loyalty of people who come in and say, we adore you, we love you, can we help you? there's a big shift coming this week for you. Let's just draw some more cards just to see what else we're shown. But the message is clear for you, pile 2. You are at a gateway, you're at a turning point. And something is coming back into, it's payback time, but in a good way. It's like that karmic payback, because you've done things in the past that help people. They are now returning that energy. It's coming back to you in the best possible way. Loyalty, financial gains, support, energy, whether it's karmic or otherwise. Yeah, this is lovely. It's like those acts of kindness, those random acts of kindness, and suddenly it comes right back at you. Right back at you. That doesn't feel right. May we have another card for my beautiful pile 2, please. May we have more information for the coming week. Or a little bit of a heads up. Yes, look at this. The 9 of Wands. I am seeing you navigate something. Oh, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the Hermit. With the card of loyalty, I do feel that you may have been feeling, I won't say exactly alone with things, but you know, the bone collector can indicate that we have some elements of self-doubt about us, or we're questioning things. If you've really, and I do see you as being the kind of person, I feel like you've invested in other people, often actually over and above yourself. You've been loyal to people, you've looked after people over and above yourself. This is the time when it comes back to you. And I feel as though you are able to kind of move from that place where you thought you were going to have to tackle something on your own to feeling incredibly supported, loved, appreciated. There's a massive shift in the energy for you this week with the rune of gateway. Whatever you have previously invested in, but when you invested in it, you did it with kindness, with compassion, with good heart. You upheld the very best of everything that you could in the best possible way, and you did it with all the love in your heart, the compassion, the everything that you could possibly have invested, even though things were difficult. And this is the point when some element of that comes right back at you. And that is your message for this week. If it's not showing up for you yet, my beautiful pile 2, we are seeing an indication that it will. And if there is any element of struggle going on in your world, I'm seeing literally someone show up and support you in exactly the way that you need it. For many of you, there is a financial something coming in that's going to give you that nest egg that you need to be able to move yourself forward in an amazing way. It's like incoming abundance, wealth, health, vitality, support, love, however that arrives. And it feels very transformational. It's like it restores your faith, your trust. All those things that we kind of want to believe in, and then when things go wrong, we think, oh, you know, is this really, really right? You know, the law of attraction and all the things I've been doing, is this really right? Because why is this happening? And then suddenly up rocks something that just makes you think, absolutely, this is how it works, and it's amazing. And this is the energy of your reading, my beautiful pile 2. Have an amazing week. It feels like you are going to get something utterly fabulous coming right back to you, just at a time when maybe you were feeling like you were having to navigate something alone. Pile 2, I'm loving your reading and your energy, and thank you for being you, because you clearly are somebody, and I'm seeing this, who really, really does go over and above the call of duty. You're someone who steps over and above, who supports people, who follows and upholds those elements of kindness. You celebrate people, you invest in people, and this is the point at which some of that literally comes straight back into your world. So open your arms to receive, beautiful souls. Tons of love. Beautiful pile 2. I will put all the kind of links and anything and everything that may be valuable to you in the description box and in the pinned comment for phone users, all the kind of extra stuff that I do, links to be able to access my all zodiac sign readings. My beautiful pile too, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. Beautiful souls, have an amazing week. Tons and tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you for another reading really soon. I do post several of these pick a card readings every week. Tons of love to you all. Hey, beautiful pile 3, welcome to your reading. We are asking for immediate guidance, information perhaps about the week ahead. Your card is about love, actually. Sacred Phoenix Heart. Finding love, having love, venture to say making love, creating love. And you have the spider weaving the web. Now, nourishment, possessions. This is Fehu. This is about ambitions satisfied. This is unexpected rewards, gains, surprises. There's a lovely energy around your reading, as if something's about to be kindled. I almost feel like a fire being kindled from within. Let's see what else we are shown. May we have information and messages. What is needed for my beautiful pile 3 to know about right now? So we have details is your first card. And we have a little magnifying glass with clarity being shown in it. Gosh, what are you going to be shown, or what are you going to see? Let me draw from the Zen Koan pack as well. We have the wise don't strive to arrive. Without anxious thought, doing comes from being. Okay. You know how sometimes you get a reading that says, go, go, go. It's time just to move forward, stride ahead. I feel like your reading is the opposite. It's actually saying, chill out. Pay attention to the details. Do continue. Be diligent. Pay attention to the details. But don't push to make something happen. Without anxious thought, doing comes from being. Let's draw your tea leaves as well. What are we shown? We have this, and we have this. Let us look and see. Camel. Persevere, absolutely. Be diligent, keep going. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Pay attention to the detail. Don't cut corners, but don't push either. Money will be coming to you. Coins. Okay. And wishbone. A wish will be granted. I am loving your reading. I'm loving your reading. I feel like this is about living in love. Literally embodying the love of every second of everything. Love what you do. Pay attention to the details. Don't worry to rush. Just, pause and notice and smell the roses and enjoy the smell of the morning. And don't forget to stop and look up and around. And if you see a flower, bless it and say good morning. And everything will arrive. Unexpected rewards, gains, surprises, ambitions satisfied, nourishment, possessions, stuff coming to you, money coming to you, wishes coming true. You do need to persevere, but it's like persevering without striving to arrive. Persevering for the love of it, for the joy of it, for the moment, being in the moment, loving every second and trusting. This is like being an active participant in your manifestations whilst simultaneously practicing the art of allowing, and yet being really diligent at the same time. This is very interesting. I'm loving the energy of your reading. Let's draw more cards. May we have more information. This is very, very distinct, the energy for you, pile 3, in terms of almost like guidance and advice I feel like for now and the week ahead. Persevere. There's something you need to persevere with. Don't get strung out about it. Don't push to make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. feeling the card on the reverse, and I'm also seeing that one very specifically too. What do we have for my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pile 3? Okay, how interesting. Now, we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I think you are worrying about achieving something rather than, it's like it's diminishing your enjoyment of the journey. We have the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Swords. These light bulbs. Page of Swords and Page of Wands. How interesting. We then have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Yes, money coming to you. Okay, also ideas coming to you. This feels a little bit more work orientated than a sort of, even though there's a kind of like family card in the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel this is much more to do with your working world than your love life, your personal world in that way. What I am seeing, my pile 3, is I'm seeing you being pretty full on at work, okay? I'm seeing you working very, very hard at something. But I'm also seeing that there's something you're having to work on. If you are negotiating any form of contracts, or you are in the process of signing any documents, or drawing up documents, or writing essays, or any of that kind of aspect, moving from one job to another, don't strive to arrive. Don't try to push it through too quickly. And don't worry about it. This is saying don't worry about the details, and try not to be too fixed about how you think it should go, or the deadlines that, you know, if there's a, I don't know, if you've got a contract to sign, try not to be too panicky about when it has to be signed by. That there's flexibility needed here. The Four of Pentacles, don't hold on to a fixed perspective, because actually some more information is going to come through to you that will elevate and assist this project, this contract, to move forwards. It's very, very clear information for you. Whatever you are working at, processing, negotiating, the outcome is assured. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Persevere. This isn't about taking a back seat or stepping away, but there's more information that needs to come to you for you to be able to activate the completion of it with the Ten of Pentacles. And if you try to push it too quickly, you'll then be missing some really useful pieces of information that would have come to you. Now, this is very classic Mercury in retrograde type energy. We are still in the Mercury energy, the Mercury retrograde period when I'm doing this. Now, these readings are ultimately timeless. So whenever you come to this reading, you know, that in a way is just the essence of that. I think if you're watching this reading because you follow the Sunday readings week in, week out, and thank you so much to those of you that do. It's such a blessing to read for you. I mean, genuinely, I'm humbled and honoured, really, really honoured to read for you. And I love the comments that you make. The support of me and of others, of yourselves and of one another, is amazing. What I'm seeing in this weekly reading for you, really now and in the week ahead, there is something you're striving to complete. And I think you will get to the end goal. The wish is granted. You will get to the end goal. And you do need to persevere and be an active participant. We've got this lovely spider weaving the web. And the outcome is assured. Ambition satisfied. But I sort of feel it's not going to come in the shape or form that you expect. Unexpected rewards, surprises, gains. I think there's information's going to come to you, probably in an unexpected way. And when it lands, it will give you exactly what you need to shift this forwards and to complete that contract, to make that real. That there's something coming into you, another piece of information that you need in order to kind of bring in the rewards, to get the rewards for the wish to come true. And I'm seeing you benefiting enormously, and from this position then being able to navigate ahead. It's almost like this week there's something that you're wishing to complete, to achieve, and within this week I do think you will achieve it. It's quite interesting, but I don't think you'll achieve it in the shape that you thought it was going to be in. It will be different, and whatever information comes to you, it will be exactly what you need to make it into, I mean, the bigger and better version than you would ever have imagined of the outcome of this contract. The details. Something will come to you. So don't rush to make this happen. Just trust. Lean into that space of trust. Step into that fire within, that love within, and allow it to unfold. Don't worry. This is showing me that you're probably putting yourself under a lot of pressure, and your reading is saying, your spirit team is saying, remove the pressure. It's totally unnecessary. Step away from the pressure. You don't need to be pressured. Exactly what you need to know will come. The ideas, the spark, the piece of information to complete the contract, to complete the project, or whatever it is you're working on, the chapter of your book. Yeah, this is such a clear reading. Let's draw some more cards for you, pile 3. May we have the heads up about anything else around this. I'm seeing these 3 cards for you. We have the Fool. We have the card of Strength. And we have also the 6 of Cups. Yes, something being given to you here. This is you persevering, the card of Strength. I always feel in this particular Strength card in this pack, I just feel that she is so powerful. It's a lovely Strength card. It's like she's determined. She's staying on course, and it's like she trusts that she will get to the end destination. The joy is she gets to the end destination because someone comes along and gives her something. Money will be coming to you, a wish is granted, the idea, the spark, the something that you need to move this forwards is coming to you. Exactly what you need is coming to you. There's like a missing link that you haven't yet received. So don't worry, and don't cling to a fixed way of seeing how something should arrive. It's going to arrive differently, but the ambition will be satisfied and the wish fulfilled. Where I'm seeing you at the moment is with the Fool and this beautiful loyal hound. Some Fool cards, literally the Fool is launching themselves into the unknown, and this Fool is actually quite thoughtful. He's quite mindful. Yeah, I do feel you're considering how best to move something forwards. You're contemplating how best, I think you're trying to structure how to move forwards rather than letting it unfold. You're trying to plan. It's almost like you're timetabling in a way that might be a little bit like micromanaging, when in reality you do need to timetable, you do need to be diligent, you do need to persevere, you need to be loyal to this process, but simultaneously open to receive. The wise don't strive to arrive. It's this real, I mean, I actually feel this is the art of manifesting. You keep going, you persevere, you trust that you'll overcome problems, you have the strength and the determination, you keep your end goal in sight, but simultaneously you open yourself to receive, and actually the universe, spirit, source will deliver exactly what you need to give you the energy to create and make this possible. This for me is like the art of manifestation. Pile 3. I'm loving your reading this week. I can see you're worried about how on earth you're going to get from here to here. But truly, I think the universe, source, spirit will deliver to you, literally deliver to you and with you. Your role this week, and the information is so clear, is to keep going, keep weaving your web, while simultaneously, it's like being in relationship with spirit and source every step of the way, rather than trying to make it happen in a human-centric manner. And it's going to happen, and you'll deliver. and kind of like the universe will deliver to you, and you in turn will then deliver. It's this kind of working in unison, in harmony. I think it looks like a fab week, though I think you're possibly slightly tangled in the worry of it. But I hope this is giving you the reassurance and the information you need to navigate this week with real ease. Everything coming to you that you need in the best possible way. My beautiful souls, I am sending you all the love in the world. Tons and tons of love. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Beautiful souls, thank you for following these readings. I know some of you do on Sundays, week in, week out. It's such an honour to read for you. I will put the links to anything and everything that I do in the description box and the pinned comments, so you can find my all zodiac sign readings if that's something you'd like to check out. And I do post readings a couple of times a week as well as these, so they generally are pick a card readings that ask specific questions. So if this is resonating with you, do check them out. My beautiful pile threes, sending you the biggest hug ever. Have an amazing week. I really think it will be for you. Truly, everything is looking so positive, and I think your worry is unfounded. Tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you again for some other readings really, really soon.